Novak Djokovic's world number 1 ranking is under threat from Daniil Medvedev. The 26-year-old is currently sidelined following a hernia surgery but has few ranking points to defend over the clay season, meaning he could still steal the top spot from the Serb. With Djokovic set to play next week's Serbia Open before the Madrid and Rome Masters, he has learned what he must do to go into his French Open title defense as the world number 1. Djokovic has 3 tournaments before the French Open, where he is the defending champion. The world number 1 must accumulate 830 points to stay ahead of Medvedev and keep his ranking safe ahead of the clay court Grand Slam, where he is then defending a further 2,000 points as the reigning champion. There are several ways the Serb can win at least 830 points and stay ahead of the US Open champion, with the most simple method being deep runs in his next 3 tournaments. The 34-year-old is playing the Serbia Open in his own Novak Tennis Center in Belgrade next week and can capitalize on his home comforts by winning the title, which would give him 250 points. If he wins the Serbia Open, he will then need to reach the final of either the Madrid or Rome Masters, meaning he could afford an earlier exit at one of the tournaments like he recently experienced in Monte Carlo, where he crashed out in his opening match to Alejandro Davidovich Fokina. By winning one of the Masters 1000 events, Djokovic would also guarantee himself the top spot ahead of the French Open. A combination of a final at one of the Masters tournaments and a semi-final at the other would also give the Serb 960 points, 600 for the final and 360 for the semis, with any match wins in Belgrade serving as a bonus. Djokovic's ranking ahead of the French Open will determine his seeding for the tournament, making it all important in his bid to defend the title. While it is unlikely Medvedev will play the Parisian Major, giving Djokovic the top seeding regardless of his ranking, the 86-time title winner risks losing his world number 1 spot after the French Open depending on how far he gets in the tournament, with a huge 2,000 points to defend compared to the 360 Medvedev will lose from reaching the quarter-final last year. Djokovic is also bidding to become the longest-standing world number 1 in history, with his all-time weeks at the top spot adding up to 366 and counting, the most for a male player but second to Steffi Graf's 377 weeks. Any extra time he can get at the top will bring him closer to the record he has made no secret that he is aiming to break. Medvedev has already been able to steal the top spot for 3 weeks this season, when he became the first man outside of the Big Four to sit at world number 1 since Andy Roddick on February 1, 2004. The 26-year-old said he would be out for 1 to 2 months after undergoing a medical procedure at the conclusion of the Miami Open, having discovered he was playing with a small hernia for several months.